Hey everybody, it's me, Sergeant Show. How y'all doing today? Now, it is March. You may wonder why I've got all these beers lined up here in front of me. Well, it's March, March Madness. It's the month of the bracket, right? It's just the month of the bracket. And so, in honor of that, Sergeant Show this year we'll be doing a March Beer Madness bracket. That's right. I have compiled 14 of my favorite beers. We did 159 reviews up to this point. 14 of my favorites are out here. They will go head to head until only one of them remains and there is a clear champion of the bracket. Now you can see I've got them seeded. This is based off of previous scores. So my one seeds are the Warbeard and the Guinness. That's this guy and that guy. They get a bye in the first round because they're so good. There's no way a first round beer was ever going to beat them. Let's just be honest about it. I want to keep this shit real, okay? So let's just, real quick, let's just go through what we got here in no particular order. You can see the seating when we get there, all right? So, first of all, we have Yingling, obviously one of my all-time favorites. We have Two Hearted IPA. I needed to include an IPA in this, and this was the highest ranked IPA that I could get my hands on. I've got Raspberry Pride, which was a surprise selection, but it was a very good beer. I've got Guinness. I've got Ad Astra Amber Ale by Free State Brewing Company. Warbeard. 90 Shilling. Devil's Blend. This is a coffee porter. O'Malley's Irish Cream Ale, Blue Paw, which is a blueberry wheat, Berry Noir, which is a sour berry beer, Fat Tire, this one is just a classic lager, Murphy's Irish Stout, and Wingman Wheat from Aeroplanes Brewing Company. So I've got a couple of wheats, several stouts, couple of ambers, couple of reds, tried to kind of spread it around so that we could get a good feel for all these different beers. Some of these are going to be really hard to rate against each other, I'll tell you. And another disclaimer that I want to put out there. These are not the 14 highest ranked beers that I have done. All right, I did some Oktoberfests that were up there at the top. You can't get your hands on those anymore. Not at this time of year. There were several beers that I could not find in the liquor store. For instance, Asahi, one of my favorite beers in the world, apparently has got some kind of a distribution issue. You can't find it anywhere. Banana Bread beer, which was also a very surprisingly delicious beer that was, instantly one of my favorites. Went to all the places I found it before. Nobody has it. So this isn't the 14 highest rated beers that I've done in 159 beer reviews. But all these are excellent beers that I really, really enjoyed, and it should be a very hard fought competition. Everything on this table is either a 10, a 9, or an 8. I had to go into the 8s just a little bit because I couldn't find all the good ones. But most of what's on the table is a 10 or a 9, everything but I think 2 beers. So you're looking at 10s versus 9s, 9 versus 8s. It's going to be a tight race, I think. Okay, so we'll get started. We'll post one head-to-head matchup every other day for the month of March until we get down to the champion at the end. Will it be Warbeard? Will it be Guinness? I don't know. It's hard to say. All of these beers win my heart every time I drink them. All right? So tune in for the next month while we do our March Madness beer bracket, and we will see you there.